it's Sam. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys a look that I had a lot of requests for. I went ahead and recreated it for you guys today. It's just like this is like what I wear when I just want to feel pretty, and it's not too overdone, it's not too much, it's just quite simple and kind of just like neutral colors, but it just makes me feel kind of like a little sparkly, a little glam, but like not overdone. And it's very bridal actually. It reminds me of like the makeup that I used to do a lot when I did bridal makeup professionally. I always had these requests of just like a really kind of like soft, kind of shimmery, kind of champagne lid with like a little bit of something going on in the outer corner, but not too much, and just like really pretty skin. So this is, I'm going to say, a very bridal appropriate makeup. I hope you guys enjoy. Also this highlight, can we talk about this highlight for a moment? Can we just take a moment for this highlight? It is so pretty. I could just go get married right now. I love it. So I'm going to link my dressing gown. I love this dressing gown. I just got it and it's so pretty. And of course I will link every single product that I use in today's video. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Click that notification bell. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this look. And of course, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. It's at Sam Schuerman. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so for foundation, I'm going to go ahead and take my Tarte Concealer. I did break down and self-tan. You guys know I can't last long. It's just, oh man, here's what happened. I never tan my stomach because I always have a one piece on or like high-waisted. So then like the fat part of your tummy that you want to be tan is white. So the other night I said, okay, well, you know, I'm just gonna tan my stomach. Like I won't tan anything else. I'll just quickly pop it on before I go to bed, and then I'll have a nice tan stomach. Well, then as you're doing it, you're like, well, this is gonna look awkward. I'm gonna have just like this weird dark line. So then I kind of like blended it into my butt. Then I blended it into like my boobs. And then I was like, oh, now my boobs look darker than my arms. So I ended up just doing like the whole top half of my body. And then I woke up and I was like, oh my gosh, why did I stop self-tanning? I love to be brown. That lasted a whole probably what? You know, I think it's been like 2 or 3 weeks that I haven't self-tanned. Maybe even longer. I don't know. I think it's been about 2 or 3 weeks. That's kind of a long time for me. I used my Loving Tan Gradual Moisturizer in dark. It gets you dark. And this is in the color 42N. It matches great. It looks a little bit crazy, you know, when you're first putting it on, because obviously my face is not nearly as dark as my neck and chest, because I didn't actually put self-tanner on my face. And I always have sunscreen on my face. I mean, I put sunscreen on my body as well, but like I have a hat on, like, you know, my face just like never gets the sun. It looks kind of crazy when you first put it on against your face, because you're like, wow, your face is white. Why are you doing that? But it matches your tan, and that is the key. I will say, now that my hair has been a bit darker, it's so nice not having to get foundation on blonde hair right around your hairline. You can just put it right on in there, and it doesn't even matter. It's amazing. The other makeup that I was wearing when a lot of people requested it, I was wearing the e.l.f. concealer, and I love the e.l.f. concealer. I think it's amazing, but I think it is breaking me out because I haven't broken out for a really long time. Hold on a minute. There's something going on over here. And I started using that concealer, and then I started breaking out around here. I had one here. I had one here. Basically, like everywhere that I had put it, I was breaking out. So I'm pretty sure it's a concealer, because that's the only thing that I have switched, and I'm not gonna risk it. I'm not gonna risk it for the biscuit. So if you do break out, maybe stay away from the e.l.f. concealer. I'm just gonna use my Milk makeup instead, because I know that I don't break out, but the e.l.f. concealer is really good. So when I did this makeup look, I got so many compliments on it. I got a ton of DMs asking if I was gonna film it or did I film it. And I was like, oh crud, I didn't. So I figured I would just go ahead and film. So the only difference is that on that day, I used the e.l.f. concealer, but I'm not gonna do it again because I really don't want to break out. So then the next thing I do is go straight into my Red Aspen Fulfilled palette. You guys, I'm obsessed with the light shade in here for highlighting. It is so so amazing. It's kind of a pricey palette, but it's so worth it. I've been using it a ton since I've gotten it. So I'm gonna go in with this color right here. It's called Bliss. It's super pigmented. You don't need much. I literally just do like one little, you know, into it, and like even that's too much. So then I kind of flick it off. And before I powder, I just start very gently. Do you see how intense this is, you guys? It's insane. So I like to take my highlighter right like under, and then just like softly blend out the edges. And it looks crazy at first because like obviously you don't have blush or powder or anything on, but this way it just makes the highlight look so wet and dewy and skin-like, and I just absolutely love the way it looks. It's amazing. And then I do take a little bit down the nose. I leave this little bit empty because that's where I do my contour. The next thing I do is go onto my powder. So I'm still using my Tarte. This is the Tarte Smooth Operators Amazonian Clay. Oh, I need to get more out. I just pop that right underneath the eyes. If you are someone who does have scarring from acne, texture, just fine lines and wrinkles, make sure that when you're going around the sides of your mouth, like if that's where you kind of are aging like I am, that you push it out. So just put your tongue on the back. This powder always gets in my throat. Put your tongue on the back side of your mouth, like, you know, and like right where you're going. Just push it out kind of, because then I feel like it really gets into the crevices and it really fills in all the pores, and then you don't have any like little bits that didn't get it, or like anywhere that the foundation might have been sitting and like you missed, you know what I mean? So I mainly just do it where the smile lines are, but just do it. It makes a difference. And then I always bring it up here because I have acne scars up there, and I keep running out of this. What the heck's going on? There we go. And I take it right on top of that powder, that highlighter that we put down, and then it just kind of calms it down as well, but then it smooths everything out, but then you still have the glow. It's like so amazing. I'm obsessed with this trick. It is a sneaky seed. I don't even know how I came up with it. I just one day was like, oh, I'm gonna try this. I don't know what I was doing. It like literally came to me by like complete accident, and then I did it and I was like, dang, this is amazing. Why haven't I been doing it this whole time? This is so genius. This is the Beauty Counter, and the color is Dune, and it looks like this. As you can see, I've used a lot of it. It's my favorite. I just absolutely love it, you guys. It's so good. It just is the most perfect color. It's so great if you self-tan, but it's also really great if you don't have a self-tan on. Like, it's just really nice. It's just such a good color. It's not too cool, but it's not too warm, so you don't look orangey. It kind of has almost like this reddish, like real tan color. Like, you know, when you get a real tan and you kind of have like that kind of pinky kind of tone to it, like that reddish kind of warmth. That's what it looks like. So it looks very real, like real suntan on the face, and I just love the finish of it. It doesn't break me out. It is so good. Beauty Counter has a beautiful eyeshadow palette that has a eyeshadow in there that I use as a highlight as well on the days that I don't wear much makeup, and that's also gorgeous. So I like their products. I haven't tried a ton of their stuff, but the products that I have tried, I've been quite impressed with, other than their eye makeup remover. Whew, that thing burned. But then again, everything burns me, so I'm just like this weird little sensitive flower. And this look for me is like very bridal. Like, it reminds me so much of bridal makeup that I used to do when I did makeup professionally. I would get so many requests for this type of look. So if you are going to be getting married once the weddings aren't canceled, how does that work right now? Like if you're planning a wedding and obviously social distancing is happening, do you have to cancel your wedding and postpone it? Because like what a bummer that would be if you've booked everything. That would be terrible. Okay, then I'm taking a little tiny Sigma brush and I just go right here, just across, and it makes it look like your nose is a little ski jump. Whee! Okay, so then for blush, you guys, I cannot stop wearing this. It is insanely gorgeous, and it is called e.l.f. It is the Primer Infused Shimmer Blush. The color is Always Cheery, and it matches my background. And this brush is amazing. It's the blush brush from Real Techniques. And these two together are like a little marriage of beauty and wonderfulness. Look at that, you guys. Oh my goodness. Can you get any prettier than this? It's like the best blush you'll ever see in your lifetime. It's amazing. I just love it. I think today I'm going to use the color medium. This is from Urban Decay. It's the Ultimate Brush Off. Sometimes I use medium and sometimes I use the color Universal, because when I'm self-tanned, the medium has more of a warmth so that it doesn't make my foundation look ashy compared to my body. But if I'm not self-tanned, obviously it's too dark. So I kind of switch back and forth between the two. Now we're moving on to eyebrows, and I've ran out of my favorite eyebrow pencil, which is like such a bums. I'm waiting for the Sephora sale, so I just have to be patient. I'm gonna use the Urban Decay Taupe Trap Brow Blade today. This one's also really great. You just have to work at it a little bit more with this one because it's like a pen, kind of like an ink. So it's like more little like feathery strokes. They both are great though. The IT Cosmetics one is just quicker for me. Do you guys have one of those crazy eyebrows? It's like always trying to give you a hard time. Like you can get one down and you're like, yes, look at that eyebrow. And then you try to do the other one and you're like, what the heck? These two do not go. But then sometimes I like the front of this one more. I don't know. Okay, then I'm going to take the IT Cosmetics Brow Power Pomade. And we're just going to brush all of these hairs up. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and move on to that Fulfill palette again from Red Aspen. So it looks like this. And I'm going to go dipping right back into that Bliss color that we used on our highlight. And I'm just gonna pop that on the brow bone. I like my highlight and my brow bone to be the same color so that it kind of creates a C. Don't know why, but I do. Ta-da! Then I'm gonna take a fluffy brush, just a nice big one like this. And I'm gonna go into Exhale, Embrace, and Purpose. So those three I just kind of go back and forth into, and I just pop that into my crease. I don't know why, I just always like mixing a few different colors at the same time versus like layering. I don't know why, I just feel like it looks like the color is better that way. And these three mixed together is like absolute perfection. It's just so beautiful and I love it. Such a natural, kind of heavenly, just real angelic look. Gives you enough definition to where your crease is, you know, separated from your lid, but it's not too much to where it looks like you're wearing a ton of makeup, you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know, it's just a good color, good neutral palette, and I do kind of take it down a little bit here. Then we're going to go ahead and move on to a little brush. This is a Moda Pro BMX 402, and I'm going to go back into those same exact colors. They're just in a kind of triangle like this. I'm just going to pop those underneath, and then I just kind of pull it out up like that. Then I'm going to take this color here, which is called Home. And I'm just going to brush it into my lash line, and then I just kind of angle my brush up. And then just kind of wing it out. Okay, then we're gonna get a tiny little baby brush, and we're gonna go back in to this. Whoa, so many, like you pick up so much of that so easily. It's so pigmented. Oh my god, Jay's on a phone call, and like literally he's the loudest person of life. When he laughs, it's like so loud. Like, dude, you're right below me. Can you keep it down? What I think is the final touch for the eyes is just like makes it amazing. So this is called Lady Bird, and it's a Super Shock shadow from ColourPop. And you just take your finger and you just pop it on the lid. It's so sparkly and amazing, and it makes you look like a whimsical little angel. So sparkly and innocent and pure. I don't mind if a little bit gets underneath. I kind of like that when the sparkle is kind of underneath. I just feel like it looks like really just nice. Okay, then we're gonna take our Lord of Nudo pencil. Just pop that in the waterline. We're gonna curl our lashes. And then what I like to do is take the brush from the Lancome Seals Booster and then dip it into the Tarte Opening Act. Don't like the brush of the Tarte one. It's too stabby. I take the Lancome Hypnose Drama. So then I take a tiny weeny bit of the Ben Nye Super White Powder, brush it in this corner here. Just kind of helps brighten those under eye circles just a little bit. I swear they get worse and worse every month. I'm like, dude, why is this happening to me? I never used to have dark circles. I'm lucky I don't have bags under there, like, or any puffiness. But the darkness is so annoying. I just hate it. Take a smaller brush and just dust off all of this bake, and I just kind of buff it in. Just like makes everything look so nice when you're all finished and blended. Everything is just like perfect. And then sometimes I do have to go in and use a little tiny bit of the dark drapes. That's leaking a lot. Look at that. Good thing I did that on my hand. That would have been everywhere. And I do have to add in Just a couple of little strokes. Just to help it blend a little bit better. Oh, what a mess. Hold on a minute here. Oh, I just poured my eye makeup remover on my phone. I'm like having serious issues right now. What the heck? I got it all over my phone in my speaker. Panera is talking to me. It knows I want it so much. Just send me a message saying there's curbside. Have you guys tried the Mediterranean veggie sandwich there? Oh, it's so good. I'm obsessed with that sandwich. It is the most delightful thing ever. If you haven't tried it, do it. Mediterranean veggie sandwich. It has this really lovely bread. So I've been loving this lip combo. And you know what's super annoying is that I've lost my sharpener, and I keep looking for it and I've not found it anywhere. It's so annoying because I need to sharpen it so bad and I just can't seem to find it. It's so annoying. But anyway, oh, first I need to put lip balm on. So this is my Awake lip mask. I just put a little bit of that just to kind of hydrate my lips. I really like that one. It's good. Then I take the red Aspen lip pencils. You guys, these are the only lip pencils that I found so far that do not bleed into my lip lines. That's like my biggest pet peeve, is like halfway through the day your lip liner is escaping your face. So it doesn't happen with these. And I tried a ton of lip liners and I have not had any luck. So this is annoying though, because I really need to sharpen this. This is the color Blushing Dahlia. It's amazing. It's so peachy. It's like scraping. And then what is the one that I used to go around? Oh, I can't remember if it's this one or this one. It's either, I don't know, is it this one? Let's see, that one's the Berry Bouquet, or do I use this one, which is called Chocolate Cosmos? I honestly don't know. I think it's the Berry Bouquet. I'm pretty sure it's the Berry Bouquet. These lip liners are amazing. I got a new lipstick in my BoxyCharm from Dose of Colors. This is the color Mochi. I think. As you can see, super pink. And then I used my IGXO Sam Schuerman Maxine Lip Gloss. Then you take the Diamond Drip NYX Lip Gloss in the color Princess of the Day. And you go back in with Berry Bouquet. And you just kind of make sure everything is blended. Okay guys, so there is the final look. That is the makeup that I was wearing the other day when I filmed, and I had a lot of people requesting this. It's funny, it's the ones that are like the most simple, that are like I'm just gonna quickly do it. Those are the ones I always get requests on. But yeah, this is just my nice like everyday glam, where it's kind of just like really just gentle and soft and like just pretty. This is when I feel my prettiest, is when it's just kind of like quite natural but still glam, if you know what I mean. And I do really like this pink lip color. It's really fun for spring. But check out that glow. I never reapplied. That was just when you put it on the bare skin before your powder over it, blush over it, bronze over it, and it still looks like this. I never touched it up. This is such an insane highlighter, you guys. And it's just this eyeshadow from this filled palette. I would buy this palette literally just for that because it's amazing. It's such a good highlighter. So yeah, I'm obsessed. It looks beautiful. It doesn't enhance your texture. It just melts into the skin when you put it on that way. So try it if you haven't already. It's such a good trick. Just foundation, concealer, and then buff it in. Then put your powders and everything else, and you will see it just beams from within like you're just naturally glowing, and it's insane, and I love it. So there you guys go. There's my final look. I hope you guys loved, and I need to go sort my hair out before I film another video because I'm looking a bit crazy. But you know, sometimes it's kind of fun just to like have a clip in your hair, isn't it? Snooki style. My mom used to wear her hair like this all the time, actually. I've got like such mom vibes right now. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Love you guys. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in my next video.